I'm lost. Can somebody please help me? Yay, a PMP navigation box. I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe.
Alrighty there, YouTube. Thank you so much for staying past that little interesting intro. Man, everyone, do me a favor. Go down below, give a quick thumbs up. My son really wanted to be a part of this box, and he came up with his own skit on the very beginning. So give it a thumbs up, or give me a comment that says how awesome he did, because the monkey really wanted to be part of the PMP Prep Box video. Now, as you saw by the opening, this month's theme is navigation. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the PMP Prep Box, Jason, the head man over at Poor Man's Preparing, came up with an incredible idea. He got tired of subscription boxes that were giving you fillers like hats, beer koozies, t-shirts, and thought to himself, hey, let's do something a little better. So a little while ago, he expanded, the box values and came up with a level 1 and level 2. Level 1's going to run you about $50 a month, and I think level 2 is about $100 a month if I remember correctly. And you got to pay for shipping, so no big deal. So here is your packing list for this month. Now, something I thought was cool this month, he gave a bonus item to everybody. I thought that was awesome. All right, now, let's get into this box. I will tell you honestly, from my time in the military, navigation is freaking critical. I mean, one simple degree off could put you 10 to 100 miles out of position. You got to know how to get where you're going, get from point A to point B. And too many people nowadays rely on GPS and, OnStar and all those wonderful things. But what happens if all that goes away? You got to know how to read a map. You've got to know how to use a compass, and you've got to be able to move from point A to point B as quickly as possible. Now, there's some stuff in this box that is going to help you accomplish that mission. But here we go. Now, we're going to show you the level 1 value first. Like I said, you pay like $50 a month, and your value total on level 1 is $91.70. So you've almost doubled your money's worth by getting yourself this box. The first item up is a 7-in-1 survival whistle by Indoor. And that's what this thing looks like. And I know I'm doing things a little different this month, guys. Normally you see me sitting off in a corner or holding stuff up. But I figured, why not? Let's try something a little different. Now, as you can see, this one has a whistle, little LED light, which from my understanding, hey, there we go. It's got a little magnifying glass, which I believe is sitting inside. Well, maybe. I don't know. Hey, there we are. There's where everything is. There's their uses. Why should I talk? Just take a quick look. I've seen something kind of similar to these from Universal Survival Tech, and I thought those were crap. But I do like the fact that this has a little thermometer on it. So, honestly, you're going to know how hot you are and how cold you are, because those are critical to, mission success. Don't get hyper or hypothermic. But not bad for $8. Now, this next one up, I kind of giggled at. Sorry, Jason, I kind of laughed. It's by Universal Survival Tech. It's called the See Me LED stickers. You get 2 of them in the pack. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I know you can see me in the reflection. The value of that's about $6, $5.95. Now, what I think is cool is right in the middle there's a little LED light that basically you can turn on, turn off. Look at that. It, says through 3 light modes, fast, slow, and steady on. Do not look directly into the LED for more than a few seconds. That's funny. Yeah, that's cute. Don't let children use it unless under the supervision of an adult. They've never really met my monsters, have you? But yeah, so it's not a bad idea. Might have to put that through in another video, just test out and see how it does. But There we go, the LED See Me stickers. Now, next item up. As much as I hated manuals and field guides and all that other wonderful stuff in the military, knowledge is power, okay? You can go out and you can buy the best tools, the best knives, the best tent, the best everything, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're screwed. Well, military FM, 2126, map rating, land nav. Oh, dear God. Yeah, well, that brings back memories because when you're learning land nav in the military, you read a lot of books and you do a lot of practical, exercises. Now, granted, this is not exactly like the FM that I got in the service. I mean, if you look right there, it's dated 93. Mine wasn't this nice when I got it. Okay, it really wasn't. It had like a puke orange color and it was heavier stock, but it's a good reprint of a good book, and there's lots of incredible information in here that's going to help save your life if you take a moment and you read it. I mean, I'm not talking all in one sitting. Heck, do what I do. You bring a book in the bathroom with you instead of your morning newspaper. I don't know. Take 5-10 minutes every night. Educate yourself on some stuff. Not a bad choice there, Jason. Not a bad choice at all. Next item up is the Mayday signaling mirror. Now, I will tell you honestly, I already took a look at some signal mirrors in a video I did. I'm going to try to leave a card right up there. Signal mirrors are awesome. Once again, hi! Essentially, I love the fact he took it with the little eye hole. All right? You can look through there, and it's going to help guide you when you're basically looking to signal somebody, or you can use the other method of using the eye hole right through your fingers and try to point and try to move. Comes with a lanyard. Cool. I mean, okay, cool. It's inside a little hard plastic shell, which is going to be great because it's going to help with scratch resistance. Because once your mirror gets really screwed up, it's kind of bad. Not to mention, when you're in the field, and like you got bad things that are happening to you and you need to check yourself out, that's another option that you can sit and go, well, okay, how bad is this? And get another point of view. Not a bad choice there, bub. Not bad at all. All right, now this one is kind of critical, okay? And I'm glad he went with this company. I'll tell you why in a moment. This is the True Arc 5 base plate compass by Brunton. Hope I'm saying that right. Compasses are critical. Compasses are the key to your survival. All right. This is old school land nav. Before people had satellite, phones and satellite this and, GPS and point and shoot laser crap. You had to shoot your azimuth and start marching and check. Now, a cheap compass right in here where, your needle is and everything else, you can lose track very, very easy. And you can lose where you're going very easy. And like I said in the beginning, okay, here's like your 360 degrees. If you're one little degree off when you're taking your measurement, instead of going this way like you should, you could be going that way and become horribly, horribly, horribly off course. Which you really, truly don't want to do. Because when you're trying to get from point A to point B and you end up at point J for Juliet, you're screwed. You're beyond screwed. He picked a good one, in my opinion, because I've got a Sonita one, and they're pretty damn good. And I think, honestly, they're pretty much almost the same company, just like down the road from one another. But there's some of the features on the back, for those of you who really want to know it. Not a bad choice, Bubba. Seriously, not a bad choice. All right. Now, last up in the basic box, I hate to say it, or the level one, I'm so used to doing battle box stuff. It's another great thing from Brunton. It's the Echo Pocket Scope. Now, I gotta tell you honestly, lots of people forget about this one little important part. Your eyesight deteriorates as you get older. No one keeps 20/20 until the day they die. All right. You also can't see over incredibly long distances just standing still. So you need something neat like, little monocles or binoculars. It's going to help you scout areas out. It's going to help you with recognizing waypoints, and it's going to bring things a little bit easier. Not to mention, if you're trying to avoid bad guys out there in the middle of nowhere, that's going to let you look out and see a little bit further than you usually can. I like the fact it comes with its carrying case, and it comes with a lanyard in there. But, honestly, I'll probably make my own lanyard to secure it with. You will see another video on this guy here real soon that I will do, because I've always wanted one. I just never went out and got myself one. Great choice, Jason. Seriously, great friggin' choice. But how can I put it? For $50, you almost made that back just with this. Essentially, these two items you get for your $50, a little bit more, but you're getting everything else as a bonus. And that's just in the level 1 box, which I think is freaking fantastic. All right? Awesome, bro. Freaking awesome choices. I got to tell you, for land nav, I mean, you've got some of the very incredibly basic parts down. I mean, I wouldn't trust my life to that compass, but it's always good to have a backup. Not to mention, what's it have? Little storage area in there. So great. You've got a way to store maybe tinder or some, just small medication, something like that. Not to mention something else everybody overlooks on navigation. Well, what happens if you get lost? Now you're carrying a whistle. So he made some really, really good choices for the level 1. Now let's take a look at level 2. All right. I really wasn't into headlamps at all when I first started doing stuff. When I first started seeing them, when I went to the field in the military, I was making fun of people who were carrying them. Then it dawned on me, hey, dumbass, well, you're carrying a flashlight in one hand, they've got both hands free. Yeah, well, trip over a couple tent stakes and fall down a hill once or twice. You tend to learn the value of a freaking headlamp. So what I think is really cool, he threw something in here from Hybrid Light. Solar powered. Look at that. Holds a charge for years. Not to mention, you can hook it up to, a USB charging port. That is freaking cool. All right. As you see right there, 75 lumens. It's not blinding, but it's enough for you to see where you've got to go. Not to mention, if you're doing a whole escape and evade thing, well, you're not going to send up a flare going, hey guys, I'm sitting right here. But I mean, look at that. 30 hours of light with one full charge, recharges with any light source, holds it for years, water resistant, and extremely durable. Wow, okay. I mean, look at that. Low beam, high beam, good choice. Really, really, really good choice. But, there we go, Hybrid Light. Now, here's the one I thought was cool. All right. Sometimes with land navigation, you need to clear things. Like vines, bushes, shrubs. I don't know, maybe you're getting a little lost, you get cold and need to build fire. Well, Jason's helping you out here. It's Cold Steel SRK Fixed Blade. This thing is a monster. I'm going to do another video on this, but there's some stats right now. Alright, enough of that. I know everyone's like, show us the blade. Ah, sweet. Okay, well, it's not really Molly compatible, but I'm sure if you get a tech lock, you can convert that in. Not bad. Fits snugly in there. As you can see, there's still some of the packing grease in there. Ooh, it's razor sharp right out of the package. I really, truly like the little rubber gripping down here. Oh, man, it's texturized. Has a really good feel to it. It got through most of the cardboard. I'll take it. You got through most of it. I mean, I didn't expect much. Hollow cardboard, you know, bouncing something off it. Okay, now for the very last item. Jason threw in a bonus item. Nice. Jerk. There we go. It's a little nano light that, you know, go in a keychain or like on a zipper pull or something like that. I gotta tell you, honestly, I carry some around in like a toolbox, and I carry some around in a little survival kit that I usually carry every single day. I'll try to leave a card to that too, right up here if you want to take a look at my little EDC kit. These things are very, very helpful. If you don't have a light source on you, you forgot a flashlight, forgot everything, you have something that's small, compact, lightweight, and it's right there. Not bad choices. Now, generally, this is about the point where I would say, okay, well, let me reset everything up and, you know, go over everything. But seeing how I tried to do something a little different this time, it's all pretty much right here. Now, I will say it like this. I've got some other items because, well, for my military career, I figured out what I need to get from point A to point B with land nav, and I've used them a lot. If you're brand new to trying to figure out land navigation, Jason gave you an incredible jump on the game. If you practice on stuff, he even gave you some items in here that may be able to up your game. You know, like a headlamp I think is great that's solar powered. The Cold Steel SRK, give me a break. That thing is awesome. Someone's already claimed it because I knew what was coming in the box because he was kind enough to release a teaser video. I myself am not a fan of Cold Steel fixed blades. I carry around a BK16 or the Gerber Strong Arm with BDZ1 steel. Speaking of that, I'll leave a card for that BDZ1 steel one right up there, so you can check that one out too. Guys, he gave... God, how can I put this? He gave you a lot of value in a small box, and I think that's awesome. I'm going to try to leave a link down below in the description box to his shop. This is my 5th video on the PMP Prep Boxes, and I seriously haven't been disappointed yet. To me, it's money really well spent, and I would heavily recommend it to everybody. But there we go, guys. That's my look at this box. I'd like to know what you think, especially with this different little thing, you know, down below. Leave me your questions, comments, love, hatred, whatever. I just want to know what you're thinking. Let me know what you feel about the items that are in this box. Now, as we usually do in my videos, if you're a first-time viewer of the channel, I want to thank you so much for taking a moment of your day to watch this video. I know it's a little bit stranger than we usually roll out, but it's the PMP Prep Box. And I got to tell you, he's growing. He's doing great things. You should be seeing a symbol right down here. That's our little channel logo. Please go ahead and click on that. That's going to bring you right to subscribe. And yeah, I'll beg you, please guys, go ahead and click on subscribe, especially if you like what you saw. Because we're only growing, and that's through all of you out there. And I'm thoroughly indebted to all of you for your trust and faith with your subscription. After you click on that subscribe button, please go ahead and destroy that bell icon that's right next to it. That's going to notify you every single time we upload a brand new video. Now, speaking of videos, two are going to pop up as usual over here. Those are going to be videos that YouTube's going to select from my catalog of videos that they think are going to be a great viewing experience for you. But there we go, guys. The PMP Prep Box Navigation. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have an incredible day today.